Do you ever leave clubs at home to make walking the course easier? Well, you're not alone. Lugging a full-size golf bag can take the fun out of a casual round of golf or just going to the range. And that's why Sunday bags are becoming a go-to for golfers who want simplicity and comfort. And in this video, I'm going to show you the best Sunday bags of the year that are not only lightweight and durable, but actually make playing golf fun again. So let's do this. So you might be wondering, what's a Sunday bag? Well, it happens when you strip down a golf bag to its simplest, most walkable form. It's smaller, lighter, and intentionally limited. These bags typically carry between 6 and 10 clubs that are about half of what most golfers usually will lug around normally. Now, they're built for casual rounds, quick loops, par 3 courses, or just those days when you don't feel like hauling everything. Now, most Sunday bags weigh under 4 pounds. So to put that in context, a gallon of milk weighs about 8.5 pounds. So some Sunday bags are light enough to be under 2 pounds, which is even lighter than your laptop. Sure, they can't hold as much gear or offer the same storage as a full-size stand or cart bag, but that's the whole point of the bag. So ideally, you're choosing comfort over carrying capacity. But let me break down the different types of Sunday bags. Initially, there are just fully minimalist pencil bags. These are basically just a tube with a strap. Then you got a slightly scaled up version of that comes with legs and a few pockets for your tees and balls. And then lastly, there's a mid-size option that's a split difference between a Sunday vibe and an everyday bag. Now for me, the best overall Sunday bag of the year has to be the Vessel Sunday 3 stand. Now this comes in at $299. And the Sunday 3 is Vessel's no compromise take on the minimalist carry bag. And whether you go with the original or the DXR version, you're getting what might be the most refined Sunday bag on the market. Honestly, this bag is just flat out awesome. If you're like me, you like the idea of a Sunday bag, but you never really want to give up all the features that come with the bigger option. Now, this bag solves that problem. Each Sunday 3 stand bag is super sleek. It includes a 3-way top and has full-length club dividers. So you can carry 10 clubs easily, and you can even squeeze in all 14 if you want to push it, which I wouldn't because that defeats the purpose. Now, you got a carbon fiber legs, a rotator base for extra stability, and a dual strap that sits right where it should. And it even comes with 5 pockets, including a magnetic rangefinder pocket, there's a beverage sleeve, and a zippered apparel pocket. Now, basically everything a full stand bag would have, but just more streamlined. So, do you go with the Vessel Tour Grey synthetic leather or the DXR ripstop? Now, the original leather version of this bag is soft touch and incredibly polished, but the DXR model uses Vessel's proprietary X-Pack fabric, which is an ultralight, abrasion-resistant, water-repellent material that trims the bag weight to just 4.15 pounds and adds real-world durability for walking in all different kinds of conditions. Now, both versions are priced the same, but look premium and carry like a dream. Either option is the gold standard for serious minimalists that are looking for the ultimate Sunday bag. Next up has to be the best lightweight mid-size Sunday bag, and it's the El Camino from Sunday Golf Bags. Now this comes in at $225. Now technically this bag isn't a Sunday bag. It's a mid-size bag meant to carry less than a full set. But just like the Vessel Sunday 3, I think this bag makes it for the perfect minimalist setup that's still comfortable, functional, and actually pretty affordable. The El Camino Superlight is for the walking minimalist who values function over flash, and it absolutely delivers. At just 3.2 pounds, this might be the easiest carry you'll ever experience on the golf course. With a nylon ripstop build, it feels like something out of a camping gear catalog. It's featherweight, yet impressively resilient. There's nothing really luxurious about it, but that's the kind of that point, right? This isn't about bells and whistles. It's about throwing 6 to 10 clubs over your shoulder and cruising with your friends. With that said, don't expect this bag to do everything for you. It's not pushcart friendly, it's not optimized for full 14 club rounds, and while its pocket setup is very thoughtful, it has a velour lined valuables pocket, a rangefinder pocket, ball compartment, it's very much in the just enough category. This bag definitely rewards restraint. If you want one bag to do it all, this isn't it. But if you're building out your golf bag collection and you want something light and easy and affordable just to casually walk and have fun, this is the perfect bag. Next up on my list has to be what I call the best minimalist Sunday bag, and it's the Vessel Pencil Stand Bag, and this comes in at $240. So if you're looking for the cleanest, purest version of a true Sunday bag, the Vessel Pencil might just be it. There's no extras, there's no distractions, just a beautifully built ultralight carry bag that strips golf down to the essentials, and it still feels super top tier. At just 3 pounds, this pencil bag is the lightest bag in the entire Vessel lineup. And when you throw it over your shoulder, it practically disappears. This is the kind of bag you take for an afternoon walk, where it's more about the vibe than a scorecard. But make no mistake about it, this isn't some flimsy canvas novelty. It's wrapped in Vessel's signature tour-grade synthetic leather, which means it's always gonna hold its shape. It's always gonna wipe clean, and it has that luxury feel and look. The clean stitching and tasteful branding makes this bag feel elegant rather than a budget bag. The two-way top has full-length dividers. There's 3 pockets that give you exactly what you need. You get a single padded strap carbon fiber legs and a stand system that works far better than you would expect from a bag that's stripped down. So if you're looking for a really simple, refined way to walk the course, this is about as good as it gets. Next up on my list is what I call the best ultralight Sunday bag. It's the Sunday Golf Loma bag, and it comes in at 130 bucks. So if you're looking for the lightest possible way to carry a few clubs, the Sunday Golf Loma might be the perfect bag for you. At just 1.95 pounds, yeah, you heard that right, this is as minimal as it gets. Somehow it's still functional enough to make it surprisingly useful as part of your golf bag lineup. Now the Loma is clearly designed for a specific use. You're not gonna load it up with 14 clubs. There's absolutely no way you're gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna stuff it with gear. You're not gonna bring this bag on a full-fledged golfing trip. But for what it is, it's perfect. 6 to 8 clubs is about the max. 7 seems to be the sweet spot. So this gives you plenty of room to avoid the frustrating club tangle that can happen when these small bags get overloaded. Now storage is intentionally limited, but what's here is smartly laid out. You get 5 pockets in total, including a frosty pocket, cooler sleeve, which has room for 2 cans. There are also tea holders, a Velcro glove holder, and just enough room for all the essentials. The biggest knock is the single strap. It's long, and for some users, it can cause that bag to ride up awkwardly, low, and kind of tip horizontally when walking. But a dual strap would add weight and cost, so you have to kind of live with that. Now, legs are included, which isn't always given in a Sunday bag, and no, the Loma isn't particularly versatile, and no, it's not for everyone. But if you enjoy a few casual rounds, par 3 loops, or just a quick practice session, it's a tough bag not to love. And for much more than 100 bucks, this is one of my favorite bags that I love to carry when I go to the range. Next up on my list is what I call a Sunday bag alternative. And it's a Vessel Player Air stand. And this comes in at 379 bucks. So the Vessel Player Air isn't technically a Sunday bag, but if you're the kind of golfer who loves the idea of trimming down and carrying less without giving up the premium feel and storage, then this bag absolutely has to be on your radar. Coming in at 4.5 pounds, fully loaded, that includes strap, rain hood, the works, the Player Air is made from Cordura, which is a lightweight, abrasion-resistant nylon fabric, which is rather than Vessel's usual synthetic leather. Now that material swap alone sheds nearly a pound off the weight of this bag, and the result is noticeably more nimble carry experience. Now where this bag really stands out is how little you're actually sacrificing in return for that weight you're gonna cut. And what's so great is you still get your choice of either a 6 or a 14-way top with full-length dividers, carbon fiber legs, and the stable rotator base that Vessel is known for. And it even comes with Vessel's Equilibrium 2.0 double straps, so it just carries beautifully on the shoulders. And not only that, it looks great. But this bag is not just built for 6 clubs or a quick loop or on a par 3. But for those who want to go lighter without downsizing to a true Sunday style, this bag walks that line perfectly. Storage-wise, the Player Air gives you 7 pockets, including a magnetic rangefinder pocket, apparel storage, and more. Now, unlike most minimalist bags, the Player Air works just as well on a cart or a push cart as it does when you're walking. So if you're trying to keep your gear light, but aren't ready to fully downsize all the way to a pencil or a single strap bag, this is about as close as you can get to that line without getting a full Sunday bag. Next up on my list is the best Sunday bag with extra storage. Now, this is the Sunday Loma XL stand bag, and this comes in at about 170 bucks. So if you like the Loma's bag ultra minimalist vibe, but always wish you could carry just a little bit more, the Loma XL is your answer. Coming in at 3.4 pounds, it's still widely lightweight, but it scales up with more capacity, up to 8 clubs comfortably, and it comes with a dual strap system for better carrying balance and comfort. And it even comes with slightly larger pockets that make it feel a little bit more practical. Now you're still working with an abbreviated set, but now you got enough storage space for an extra layer, maybe a water bottle, and a few more of those things we all like to cram into our golf bags. My favorite insulated frosty pocket is still here, and it's still just big enough to stash 2 cans. Now, there's a valuables pocket, tee and ball storage, a Velcro patch for your glove, and a few well-placed clips for things like a towel, brush, or even a speaker. Now, the dual straps are a huge upgrade. While the original Loma sometimes struggled with balance and comfort over longer walks, the XL's backpack-style carrying evens out that weight and rides higher on the back. This is still not a full-featured bag though. You're still making the traditional trade-offs you do when you choose a regular Sunday bag. But this Loma XL edition adds just enough that I think it's more realistic option for someone who wants a Sunday bag that they're going to use somewhat regularly. It's not flashy, it's not expensive, but it's smart, functional, and very fun to use. And for the player who doesn't always need 14 clubs, I think this one hits an affordable sweet spot for most golfers. Next up on my list is the best Sunday golf bag for kids. You heard me right, kids. And that's a Sunday Golf Recess Kids bag that comes in about 150 bucks. Now, Sunday Golf calls this the Recess bag, and it's really the perfect name. It's exactly what a junior golf bag should be. It's light, it's functional, and it's designed to make the game feel like fun. Now, weighing at just 3.9 pounds, the Recess is a proper Sunday style carry bag, but it's built specifically for kids, roughly between the ages of 5 and 10. And it's one of those few junior bags that doesn't feel like a toy or an afterthought. Now, it comes in a 4-way top that handles 6 to 8 junior clubs, along with an adjustable dual strap system that's been resized for smaller shoulders. Now, the base is flat and stable, the legs deploy easily. Everything about this feels reliable and high quality without being fancy. Now, it's perfect for a junior or a Sunday setup. Now, storage-wise, it's just enough. It does come with a frosty pocket. Yes, even kids need hydration, like a juice box or whatever. A valuables pouch and a full-length apparel pocket that make this bag plenty useful. And the glove patch, tee holders, and towel loop all help younger players get the full bag experience. Now, a big win here is also the look. This isn't our cartoon-themed junior bag. It's stylish. It looks like a proper golf bag, just only smaller. I think for a lot of kids, the Recess might be that perfect entry point into the game. Now, if you ever tried walking around with half your clubs and half the weight, trust me, you gotta give a Sunday bag a shot. It makes the game fun and so much easier if you like walking but don't always like the work. And you'll start to realize that most of the time, you don't even need 14 clubs. There's a right Sunday bag set up for every type of golfer, and I think you're gonna find it on this list. These are the best of the year, from the most minimal to the bags that creep into the full-size territory without quite getting there. Not every round needs a full arsenal. Not every bag needs a dozen pockets. And if you pick the right Sunday bag, you just might find that less might be better. Guys, thanks for watching. If you can do me a favor, can you like and comment down below what you think is the best Sunday bag on the list? Do you play a Sunday bag? Have you ever played a Sunday bag? Did I miss a Sunday bag? I would love to know. And if you do me a massive favor and subscribe, I would appreciate it. But if you guys want to see what happened when I tested every single golf bag this year, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you out on the course.